Um, okay. What's up, guys? We're going to watch a couple videos and try to figure out and kind of get to the bottom of this crap of whether EDP is going to jail or not, like he deserves. Um, because just like y'all, I have absolutely no idea if he's even gonna get a a jail sentence or literally anything. So I don't know, but all I know is I am intrigued because I just want to see him in jail. So first, yeah, I think you are first. You're the first to comment, goes. Um, so yeah, it won't really be like a long stream or anything like that. I just want to watch a couple of videos and try to figure out, like, along with you all, um if he's gonna get a sentence or not. So let's figure out what the police are doing and watch some videos here, because there's a lot of updates about what's going on right now. So let's see here.
Enlisted is the free, brand new online World War II shooter. Command a squad of soldiers and participate in legendary battles of the Second World War. Join the invasion of Normandy and the battle for...
All right, that clip you just watched is from...
Because I'm sure, the thing is, I'm sure that everybody, because I have no idea, nobody else has any idea what the police are doing, but like I said, I mean, we just don't know what's really going on all the way because, you know, the CC unit, the YouTube channel, whatever, they just, when you catch someone as a vigilante and you're not a cop, it seems like the cops don't like it, even though you're doing them a favor. I don't know how to explain any of this, but Ghost, what did he do? Ghost, where have you been, dude? Come on, man. He got exposed for being a pedophile. So, but you'll see in this video too when I'm playing these.
a YouTube video posted by...
Wait, how does this mic sound? Hold up. He got exposed for being a pedophile. Okay, yeah, there we go.
a CC unit. The whole video lasts nearly 55 minutes, in which two YouTubers set up an attempt to catch a person they say tried to meet up with a 13-year-old in Bakersfield. Law enforcement telling 23 ABC the video's content is under investigation, but as of now, no arrests have been made.
It sounds like an undercover operation, but it's not cops behind these fake profiles. They're the creators of the YouTube channel CC Unit, which stands for Creep Catching. The group posts dozens of videos just like this one, where they posed as a 13-year-old online and met up with a person they were talking with, which they say took place here in Bakersfield.
I have arrests in Los Angeles. I have arrests in like Temecula, Riverside area.
Bakersfield police say while vigilante operations like this are not illegal, it's a dangerous position to put yourself in and could impede law enforcement down the road.
What we see is we get reportings after these events have occurred, and it's never from the people that are directly involved. And so that creates problems with
this is what I'm not understanding
obtaining
here.
of all of the information.
Me and Ghost respectively have caught combined over 300 predators.
I mean, these guys are idiots too. The people that we're trying to catch them and everything. I mean, they're idiots too. Let's be honest. But let me see.
Every time like law enforcement says, "Oh, you're like not really helping the situation,"
Oh, he's talking about it.
I feel like it's like a part of their protocol.
But BPD says there are several different factors that make operations like this more suited for trained investigators.
Bring certain skills as well as investigative strategies to the table, where we can ensure that, one, if there's a victim, that they're protected, so that we can then hold people accountable for their actions in a court of law versus a court of public opinion.
Quick little update video. Those are all little clips and bits that I got from a source showing that EDP445 indeed made the news. Now, this is pretty huge considering this didn't even happen for the mini-lads situation. However, as you heard, outside of the little YouTube bubble and the entertainment bubble and whatever have you, people in the real world agree that this was a little sloppy and that you should let the proper authorities handle this. Now, I don't think that the cops...
I understand that. Like, I understand that they say it's sloppy and all this, and it was sloppy. Like, the whole entire time they were making fun of them, and they were not doing it, you know, professionally, like a man like Chris Hansen would, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I mean, they've caught this guy on 4K. They have all the messages. He even met up to, you know, the supposed 13-year-old girl. They've got everything. So I feel like they have what they need to take him to jail. So it's like, I don't know. But they could come up with something. Who knows?
Or anybody that picked up this story particularly know about the poachers' history and, you know, their want and desire for the grift. And we're not even talking about how they used to use 13-year-old decoys for their sting operations. Like, not even that. I don't think they're aware of that at all. But the bottom line is the fact that this actually made the news is a pretty big thing. Now, the big $100 million question is, will anything really come of this? Well, it's made the news, so that's a thing. And as you heard, it's under investigation now. So this did reach the cops, so that's good. But now, you know, it all pans out to how the real world legal system...
Let's shout out to Sin, your channel. I'm not trying to disrespect you, but I am trying to watch somebody else that goes into a little bit more detail about it. Because look, police confirm investigation against EDP445. So it is confirmed that they launched... Okay, this is what I need to watch. Okay, Silvertop. How EDP could easily avoid jail. Okay.
There's definitely some gray areas that are involved in this as far as legal.
Called the creep catching or whatever the fuck is it. You would think that if you're gonna do something about, you know, child predators, you wouldn't have dirt on yourself. Unfortunately, that bearded guy, at the very least, full on fucking racist. We're not talking about just a few edgy jokes. He went over, there's the edge, and he went over that. That shit is... Starting with that is a kind of a problem. Now, the most important part here is to...
Yeah, that's another thing I've talked about too, is that the dude with the beard who was trying to catch EDP and was interviewing him and everything after all of this happened, the dude is a complete racist, a complete shitty person, just like EDP. So I feel like nobody's in the right here, which is horrible. But we know which one needs to end up in jail. EDP, you know what I'm saying?
To describe how they conducted this investigation. Now, let's have some benchmarking here, alright? Let's have some reference. Remember To Catch a Predator from Chris Hansen on NBC Dateline? It is so fucking good that even I, a Portuguese guy, remembers the whole fucking thing of NBC Dateline, everything. Now, I'm a fan of the show, but there is a reason why it got cancelled. And even though this might be very hard for people to accept, the show was somewhat unethical. Let's start with a group that is comparable to predator poachers, Perverted Justice. Their involvement meant that every single man arrested in one of the sting operations in Texas were to be released. And that happened. The DA actually dropped all the cases because of amateur involvement. Now, this actually is not crazy, people. Court of public opinion is one thing, but court of actual law? There's a lot of things that you have to draw, you know, there's good lawyers that have to bring some good evidence, and some evidence will be tainted, obviously, by amateur interference. Those have to be called out. Now, people, I understand, it's pretty clear what he is. But let's start with the evidence, shall we? So the first thing that they say is...
Same 13-year-old account messaged him as a fan saying, hey, I love your YouTube. He's like, oh, thanks. And we just liked his comment. That's it. And then 2 days later, he messages us, like, initiating conversation.
No, let me correct you on that. You actually, the decoy itself, actually approached first. It wasn't in a comment section, then EDP took to the private conversation. You literally approached him. Remember in the Catch a Predator, even Perverted Justice, at the very least they knew that they would have to sit around in chat rooms and then be engaged first so that entrapment wouldn't occur. And no, entrapment doesn't only happen to officers and anything like that. If you are civilian, you can entrap someone, and all the evidence that come from that will be dismissed because you had an intentional purpose to send someone to jail, which is extremely suspicious behavior.
Okay, that's kind of what I thought about too, is that like he said, you had the intentional purpose of sending somebody to jail because the 13-year-old decoy messaged him first. But the thing is, he took the bait. That shows that he's a pedophile in the first place. But they're also going to say that it's unethical that they baited him to fall for it in the first place. So I see on that end, but at the same time, it's like, I mean, the dude's a pedo. See, now we're getting into a bunch of legal shit, man.
I'll admit. A point where even Moist Critical, that has never any fucking contact or ever talked about EDP, said that, yeah, monetization is an issue on this fucking case.
I'm sorry to interrupt again.
Huh? Welcome to the stream.
Another thing, the reason this video...
Why are you taking my thing, man? Oh, I only got that close because of JJ. Okay.
Video took so long for them to put out is because he wanted to wait for it to get full monetization. So that's why he kept hyping it up, and the reason why he kept pushing it back, because it wouldn't get full ads on it. So this guy's kind of a real piece of shit, if I'm being honest.
Then thirdly, the lack
hold
of
on.
police
What do you say about
this guy's full took so
case?
I'm sorry to interrupt again. Another thing, the reason this video took so long for them to put out is because he wanted to wait for it to get full monetization. So that's why he kept hyping it up, and the reason why he kept pushing it back, because it wouldn't get full ads on it. So this guy's kind of a real piece of shit, if I'm being honest.
Then thirdly...
Yeah, but the thing about that too, of course, you know that if you catch a famous YouTuber, you're going to want to get your money from the views. I mean, I understand that too, but at the same time, you're trying to be an ethical person and expose somebody for doing bad. But you also want to get your money off of the clout that it's going to get you. So, I don't know, man. I see both sides on that too.
The lack of police presence. So these guys did an investigation on their own and then expected the police to respond in 50 seconds and to take their evidence as if it was like a direct assault on the street or something, as if the screenshots couldn't have been fabricated or that they don't seem like entrapment whatsoever. If the police took that shit seriously on the spot with every single case that we see on YouTube and shit like that, everyone would be in jail. Because at the very least 2 or 3 days. Because if you think that those evidence should land someone in jail immediately, goddamn, man, that's not even a police state, that's a fucking nightmare. So those are words of 3 civilians and some evidence that hasn't been studied by the court yet. How well do you think the police would take that? Going back to TCAP, or To Catch a Predator, I remember very well when they emphasized that the police would actually run their own parallel investigation, meaning that they would share evidence, sure, but the police will build their own case as NBC was building their case. Right. So as soon as the guy walked out of the door, they could arrest him. And again, the show ended up getting cancelled, but there was a few cases that were successful. Even with amateur interference, at the very least the police had a case that they could rely on, which is not the case. So many cases, dude. And then you have this guy that I absolutely had no idea what the fuck he was doing in the video. He has no charisma, let me just say that. No charisma to be in that position whatsoever. As you see in the comments, he looks like that little brother that tries to sound smart or something. I ended up just laughing my ass off.
Oh, you're talking about the dude in a mask who was like not helping the situation at all? Yeah.
This guy.
When you say loneliness,
yes.
I've heard that millions of times, right? Right. Trust me, this is not our first time doing this.
Oh shit! Like, let them know you're a veteran already, man. No bullshit goes past this boy. Don't even come with this cupcake story, man. You already heard that shit 100 times before, and it was never a cupcake.
We're gonna let you explain now, okay? Because we want to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm a fan of you. He's a fan of you. He's a fan of you.
Honestly, I'm not a fan. But...
See, this is what was hilarious to me.
Honestly, I'm not a fan, but...
shut up, dude.
Man, let's stop talking.
Just conduct the interview.
Yes, that's a shameless plug. But then he also has that like God complex, you know?
I have arrests in Los Angeles. I have arrests in like Temecula, Riverside area, and then I have arrests in Virginia.
Oh yeah, sure you did. Let me dispute the claims right there. First and foremost, that's really weird. You didn't try to monetize all of those 300. Secondly, you didn't arrest jack shit. You didn't result in any fucking arrest. The police had to execute their own investigation, right? And again, I would dispute this because the way that you guys did any of this, you didn't even know that the police, like, you expected the police to arrive in 50 seconds.
I don't know, but why are they taking so...
So Masani, he was one of your subscribers. He was nothing but kind to me. This is hard to listen to. See, it is. It really is. It's like the fact someone can fake it that much to the point where, like, be a kind person to you. And I'm sure he was a nice guy to a lot of people, but, you know, behind on the inside, it's insane what someone can be and hide from everybody else. I mean, it really is insane, and it is hard to digest. I don't know. Like I said, I thought the dude was... I saw a lot of his memes. I thought he was pretty funny. I wasn't subscribed to him, and I wasn't like a big... knew about him or anything like that. But I mean, I'm sure people who knew him thought... I mean, I'm sure he has a lot of friends too. I mean, a lot of friends on YouTube have made videos saying that they're cutting ties and all that, and of course they are. But I mean...
Phone call was so terrible. Like, the poor desk officer was like having a hard time hearing what you were saying through that fucking wind.
God, it's in Bakersfield.
Right? And you were like, oh god, Bakersfield. Dude, they're not gonna respond to that shit with sirens. So I'm sorry, I feel like these guys have so little contact with actual police work.
I do too, because I feel like when you watch the video of them calling the police, he has to keep trying to convince them to come. Oh, come before he leaves, come before he leaves. Like, dude, of course he's gonna leave. Why would he sit there and stay for the cops to come? And you know that you don't need to call the cops until EDP leaves anyway. It seems like they haven't been in that situation before, even though they're saying that they have arrests in different states. And they might. See, I don't know a lot about how this works. That's why I'm watching these videos. But
that I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to be a little bit skeptical here. But hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully EDP will get the help that he needs and, you know, serve the punishment that we set for this alteration. Like, it's a very severe crime. We're all laughing and shit like that, but this is quite bad. So I hope you enjoyed it.
It's very bad. And like, when I shout out to Silvar Top for that video, but it's very bad, and it's worse than I even thought when I watched the full video the other day. Like, I didn't know it was like that extreme. Like, the messages he sent the decoy, like, you know, the nudes and the videos and saying what he wants to do, and you know what I mean? Man, it was way worse than I thought. And if he somehow dodges jail, will it matter? Because his YouTube career is most likely ruined. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Anything he goes to do is pretty much ruined. So I think he's going to know anyway that he has no life. So even if he doesn't go to jail, it's over for him. It's over for him either way. And let's actually... go look at his channel. Full deleted video to recent allegations. His main channel, he's deleted all of his videos. But I wanted to see how many subscribers he has now. I know there was somebody doing a live stream that... Okay, here they are. Yeah. Wow, he hasn't even hit... My God, I figured by now he would be below 2 million of lost subscribers. Yeah. I mean, look at this guy. No balls. We all won't resubscribe. 2 months on, watch this dude. EDP ain't locked up. Yeah, I figured he would have lost a lot more than this because when I checked his channel when it first happened, I think he had 2.2 million subscribers, and now he just has like, I'm confused. It really hasn't went down that much. Why are people still subscribed to him? Also, his videos are all deleted, so if you want to go watch his videos, he is, there's other, oh my god, why I hate, there's other people reposting his videos. There's a channel reposting all of his funny videos. I don't think it's wrong for you to think his videos were funny and, you know, want to go back to watch them whenever, but personally, I won't be doing that. I mean, it's not like you're giving him money. You're not giving him any money when you're watching those deleted videos. So, I mean, whatever. We need to... I wanted to watch another video of someone else explaining... Okay, right here. Yeah, let's watch.
I just got $19,000 in a forgivable PPP loan that I don't have to pay back, and I'm an Amazon...
Okay.
Previously.
Okay, shout out to After Prison Show. Let's see here.
Hey, look, you ain't gonna keep messing with this dude. I don't know him. Oh, he got them type of charges? Get him. Get, you on your own, stick. Speaking of doing videos based on the comment section, request from you guys down in the comment section. There's been a couple of people who have commented recently asking me, what in the world is that? Boy, that's the biggest mosquito. Bing! Boy, hey, you better back up. I just got my COVID vaccine. I'm not trying to go.
This man's fighting a mosquito.
Get me that West Nile one. Shit, where did it go? I've been doing a lot of videos based out of the comment section as of late. Shout out to each and every one of you guys. I've really enjoyed getting back to the prison content. Hey, we are going to stick with the prison content, and in terms of Flip House or vlog videos, I'm going to start a new channel for that. Breaking news. But there's been a lot of comments asking...
I'm not trying to disrespect this guy and skip his video. I'm just skipping to like kind of get to the point.
Need to address something that, like this dude, EDP445. I've got no idea. Like, I didn't even know what this was. I thought it was like an ED pill, like erectile dysfunction type of thing. I had no idea.
Honestly, okay. I had no idea who he was. I never clicked on his channel. I just saw his memes on TikTok. People kept making like his videos, you know, other memes around it, so that's the only reason why I knew in the first place. But
this was, well, I would do a little bit of research on this, find out that it's not a pill, it's a dude. Maybe that's like his video game profile username. I got no idea, but get ready to back the prison bus up, pick this dude up, and cart his ass off to the penitentiary, because there's a high likelihood that that's where this dude is going to end up going, and he definitely deserves to go there because people doing exactly what he's done have ended up there. We're going to talk about all of that in this video, and most importantly, what will EDP445 be like in prison?
This right here is going to be EDP's reaction when he ends up in prison, if he does.
45 be like in prison. I got a microphone right there. I know that looks super suspect when I'm going. I know. A lot of you are probably wondering, Joe, who in the F is EDP445? I was just as dumbfounded to who this person was as many of you may be. It'll be my hope to try to bring you guys up to speed right now. It's this guy right here, who I guess is known on the internet
the
as
Eagles fan.
Eagles fan. He's supposedly become the face of a lot of memes on Twitter. I've never seen this dude before. And that's crazy because, again, when I go
look the face of memes everywhere
on YouTube,
and even his video of him getting caught, they made memes about it because he's that memeable. Everything about this guy is that memeable.
Notice that this dude has 2.2 million subscribers. And his videos, I guess,
he said he lost 200,000 subs. I mean, that is a lot of people.
Eagles, and I saw a video of him doing a mukbang, eating 2 pizzas, like 2.2 million subscribers. Like what? Like what? I don't know. Now EDP445 stands for Eat the.
Opera GX is the world's first browser for gamers. It's an internet browser for gamers like you.
445.
Well, this right here
stands for
This right here did not age very well, did it? Also, YouTube allowed him to have that as his banner. That's odd.
Eat the 445. Like, I don't. And, you know, when you think about what I'm getting ready to share with you guys, that just hits so much different.
It does. It sure does.
With what's going on with this dude. We'll go ahead and share a headline with you guys to go right up into this thing. YouTuber EDP445 caught allegedly trying to meet with a 13-year-old.
Allegedly.
Yo, why do YouTubers be doing this type of shit? But I guess it's not just YouTubers. I mean, you got some sicko, pedo type of people up in this world. Now, this is a grown-ass man we're talking about right here, this EDP445 dude. And
that's the scariest part about it, kind of what he's saying, is the fact that if famous people are doing this, imagine how many other people are doing it, you know, just every day not getting caught.
You know, the allegedly part of this, I'm having a tough time latching onto because I think it was just this past weekend where there's this group on YouTube, or maybe this channel on YouTube, known as Chet Goldstein, and it was these dudes that basically exposed the whole mess out of this EDP445 dude. Basically setting him up, exchanging messages with him, acting as if, you know, they were some underage, super underaged female. Then met up with this dude, confronted this dude, on camera this dude. What they call this is, they call it caught in 4K. Now, I'd never heard about this. I know, Joe, like, what? I'd never heard about this until this situation right here when I did a lot of digging and, you know, trying to get up to speed on all of this. But, Joe, catching them in 4K means, I guess it means, like, yo, they catch you for reals. In 4K.
I think caught in 4K was kind of a TikTok trend, isn't it? That's how that started, right? Like caught in 4K, or is that Twitter? It was one of them. What is it with YouTubers and sending minors pics? I don't know. I really don't know. It's like, because it's also, James Charles did that too, right? And Tony Lopez, except he started on TikTok. You got Gemini from TikTok also. That's already 4 people, and there's still a lot more than that have been exposed that I haven't really done research on. But you got to think, like, YouTubers are also, a lot of normal people just happen to get famous off of doing what I do, like reaction videos or just playing games. So obviously, they're just regular people that end up getting famous, and then obviously they were probably pedophiles before the fame, so they just carry it over when they get famous. So James sent pics to at least 6 boys. Oh my God. Okay. And see, why is James Charles not getting canceled? That's what I'm not understanding. He made an apology video and said he'll do better. Do better? Shouldn't happen in the first place. What? You don't do better with this stuff. It shouldn't happen in the first place. Anyway.
4K clarity, like all of the facts are right there. Boom, they got you. They got you dead to rights as such with this dude right here. They confront this dude on a live stream. And I think that there's a video coming, or it's already came, you know, by the time you guys are seeing this video, of this whole confrontation. The clips that they've shown of this, and like I said, there was a live stream, so maybe all of that was already out there via the live stream. But the clips that I've seen, they asked this dude, yo, are you here to meet a 13-year-old girl? This dude is like, yes. Are these your messages? Yes. Like, there is no denying it. Dude,
I know, he admits to everything.
Now, before any type of rebuttal or defense could ever be mustered up for this dude, there's none that can be. Because this is not the first time that allegations like this have been brought up against this particular dude. In fact, it was just last year where somebody had set him up and acted as a 17-year-old girl up in his DMs. And, you know, he was talking very illicitly to this minor. And they put him on blast, and he addressed this in a video. I think the video was called These Accusations. Now, I've watched this video, and, you know, he's just denying this whole situation. If you think that I'm a pedo, you're getting high, you're sniffing cocaine, that's his excuse. He's cussing and carrying on the whole time in this video like it just seems like it just seems like there's no excuse to this type of behavior, and that this dude is definitely a pedophile. You know, they say that it's not just these.
I mean, he's been exposed before, but he said that it was just a joke. He said that he was joking around. Like, come on, man. We all knew, but see, fans of EDP don't want to admit it because they're fans. They don't want to see one of their favorite content creators end up being like this. So I understand, but now there's no turning back. I mean, it's obviously true. It's sad. It really is. People like you are the ones that should be more famous. You seem so nice. Oh, I really appreciate that. Maybe I'll get there one day. Okay? We're climbing up the ranks. I'm almost at I know we're almost at 1,000 subscribers, so it takes a while. It takes a long time. It takes a lot of grinding.
2 times neither. And in fact, there's a person by the name of Cold Raven on YouTube. I watched one of his videos, and he seems to be a huge Ravens fan. And there is some kind of history between him and this EDP445 dude, where I think Cold Raven tried to expose this dude in the past, saying that it was like 8 times that this dude has been caught in these DMs with minors. And when Cold Raven,
I heard about that too. He's
been
caught
brought up these allegations against this dude, it probably looked like he was just trying to clout chase or something like that. Yo, the dude EDP445 came back, and his rebuttal caused all of his fans to bring all of this hate toward this Cold Raven dude. Well, look at this Cold Raven dude now. He's just made a response video basically saying, I told you so. It was from his video that I learned, and go check out his video as well. It was from his video that I learned.
I also understand why people don't trust other YouTubers making videos about your favorite YouTuber with accusations. I understand, because you can't really trust what other people say. So I still understand why they were backing him up in the first place. Like, that's like to say, okay, this is a perfect example. Like, one of my favorite artists is Drake. I'm sure that's with a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people love Drake. And he's had some, like, fishy things come out about him being a pedo, but everybody pushes it to the side and they don't believe it because that's their favorite artist. And they just keep saying, oh, there's no actual proof, so let's just keep pushing it to the side. I'm one of those people too. So if anything like this actually came out about him, you would just have to accept it and move on, but it's like seeing your idol go down. But it's the same with anybody. At this point, when the proof comes out like this, it's like you can't turn back. You got to unsubscribe and not give this guy any more money because of the person he is. And I hate that I'd have to tell people to do that, but well, you just saw when I went at his subscriber count, everybody on there, people were saying, oh, subscribe to him, I subscribed, resubscribe. It's not funny. Like, it's just not funny. But
learned that the last time, or the last people who got charges brought up against them because of predator poachers ended up getting 10 years in prison. Now also, think about Austin Jones. Austin Jones got 10 years in prison, another YouTuber who got caught up.
Oh my God, yeah, him too. I forgot about him.
And requesting sexually explicit.
Did he say he actually went to prison?
Messaging and request. Who got caught up in the DMs, messaging and requesting.
Yeah, he did say 10 years in prison, right?
Videos from minors. I don't know the extent of what this EDP445 dude has done, but you got to think, if there's 8 allegations, if there's this caught red-handed thing, you got to imagine that this rabbit hole is probably pretty damn deep. I'll share with you guys a little bit of this story. There's a couple of stories. There's tons of videos on this particular dude. YouTuber EDP445, you might recognize as the Crazy Eagles guy. I don't. I'm sorry. From countless memes, has been caught allegedly trying to meet up with a 13-year-old girl by a group who call themselves Predator Poachers. EDP, real name Brian Moreland, has over 2 million subscribers on YouTube and has become the face of countless reaction memes online. If you're a regular on Twitter, I am. You've likely seen his face before. I haven't. Now,
dude, I see his
a
face
group of social
everywhere
media
on
called
Twitter
Predator
and TikTok.
Poachers have released a video that featured EDP allegedly
obviously
planning to meet up with a 13-year-old girl, with multiple screenshots, messages, and videos of him at the scene. The group confronted EDP. He did not deny anything. On April 18th, predator poachers uploaded several screenshots and videos to their Instagram page exposing EDP's messages to a girl he believed to be 13, but it was actually them in disguise. After posting photos of EDP as well as vulgar screenshots of the messages exchanged between himself and who he believed to be a young girl, predator poachers shared a video questioning EDP. "You did double text here, correct?" Knowing she was 13, they asked him, to which he simply says, correct. Then, to be plain as day, they asked, so you initiated
He says correct to like everything in the video. He
admits
admits to everything.
Knowing she was 13, to which he confirms they are once again correct. You know, these conversations, and you can go see these they're just not good. Not the type of conversations you should be having with a minor, especially, I mean, you just never should have these type of conversations. Nobody, no grown person ever should. They say there's previous allegations against this dude. We've already talked about that. And they wrap this story up.
And is he 29 or 30? He's 30 now, right? I think. I don't know.
By saying, should these reports be accurate, we expect legal action heading EDP's
I looked it up the other
way
day.
in
I can't remember again.
Folks, again, if you don't know who this dude is, I encourage you to stay up on this story because he's going to have to respond.
Stop taking your generic multivitamin. I'm going to fill you in on a little.
Sir, I'm sorry about skipping your
Most
ads,
multivitamins.
To this. Unless
do
he's
what I
just
gotta
going to
do,
hermit
you know
crab
what I mean?
disappear. Yo, they got
No
me.
disrespect.
They see the type of person that I am. He's going to have to respond. And if his response is anything like his last response to allegations similar, I'm going to be interested to see this shit show that it certainly will be. So what will this dude be like in prison? You already know they don't really like the SO.
Last time he responded, he said, "Do you really think of me who just bought?" He said something about he bought a $60,000 car. He's a godfather and all this. He's like, "Do you really think I would be a pedophile?" And everybody believed it. And I understand why they believed it, but oh man, he's gone, baby. He's caught too deep.
All. You're probably going to have to be in PC. This is probably going to end up being a pretty high-profile case, especially in the local area where he's at. I don't know where he's from. I think Philly. He's a crazy Philly fan. You're going to have a rough time in prison. It would be my hope at the very least. But then again, does what predator poachers, caught this dude on constitute enough for criminal charges? Like I said at the beginning of this, I've seen people in similar situations end up getting locked up. Think about people on To Catch a Predator. You're getting locked up. Hey, what are you doing here? You're getting locked up. You're going to have a rough time. You a big dude too, so you know you like to eat. They're going to be taking all your shit.
Yep.
All your shit. Philly too? Philly got to be rough. Thinking about the way them Eagles fans are at them games. Is you going to be able to even watch any games while you locked up?
But he lives in California now, right?
Do they got a TV back there in PC where you're probably going to be at? What's the food going to be like? Ooh, imagine your reaction when they find out what you're locked up for. Hey, ain't you that dude? Erectile dysfunction, whatever. A 445. Oh, nah. Everything you got is mine. And you got a little bit of notoriety behind you.
And
I
he
wonder how
deserves
R.
every bit
Kelly's
of
doing
it.
these days. He's actually probably doing not so bad. And God forbid they find out you got any sort of money, which, from the reaction video, the response video that I watched from the previous allegations that were brought up against this dude, one of the things he mentions is, why would I do this? He's like, I just went out and bought a $60,000 car, cash money. Why would I throw my life away? Don't let them find out you got some money. Your big ass is going to be getting extorted for real. Your big ass is going to lose some weight too. And I'm not sitting here trying to make fun of your weight because, I'm a bigger dude. But, hey, sleep late, lose weight. Don't sleep on your belly if you don't trust your celly. Don't let him find out neither.
What shot made me sick? Were those, he talked about that in the messages with the 13-year-old? Is that what you're talking about? EDP mentioned that in the messages? Oh my God, that's sick.
What you're up in there for. They're going to back the bus up on your ass, especially if there's any other kind of really crazy messages between you and these alleged minors. Like I said from the video that I watched by this guy Cold Raven, he said the last people that predator poachers caught ended up getting 10 years. My God. You got any information on anybody out there? You know anybody up in the dope game? You might need to cooperate. Tekashi made that okay. Shit, you might be able to start you a...
Okay, so this guy's saying that the Predator Poachers, the CC Unit channel, when they caught somebody, the last time they got 10 years in prison. So, I mean, this is looking good, actually. I mean, maybe he actually will be facing time. I mean, we just don't know yet.
Prison YouTube channel by the time it's all said and done.
Jake, you said yep in detail. Oh my god, I didn't know that. I didn't see that part. I read most of the messages, but I did not see that part. That's disgusting. All of it was disgusting. My god. Dude is sick.
And like I incorporated at the beginning of this video, hey, look, you ain't gonna keep messing with this dude. I don't know him. Oh, he got them type of charges? Get him. Get you on your own, Stick. That skit right there from a previous video, kind of ironic that something like this would pop up right afterwards. And you know, sometimes when I do videos about people of certain notoriety, you know, I'll offer a prison consulting service to them. Hey, you know, if you need help getting prepared for prison, if you need help trying to get hard, and I'm not talking about the way your celly's gonna be when he see you getting up out the shower. The way your
oh god, this dude is funny.
celly's gonna be when he see you getting up out the shower. But you know, I would usually offer the prison consulting to help prepare a person for prison, but not this. That just don't sit right with me. Got a feeling, man, you're going to be in for a rough ride if criminal charges are brought up against you. If you guys have heard about this, let me know what your thoughts are on this. How much time do you think?
Okay, let's see what everybody else is saying. Prison could save his life. I mean, you're not going to eat McDonald's anymore, and that's complete facts. Absolutely facts. He shouldn't have done it again. He legit got off with a warning the first time. Yeah, and that's what's so sad is the fact that he got off with a warning the first time. That's what really irritates me is that when he was accused multiple times, everybody just kept pushing it to the side. But I mean, we all do that. If nothing, you know, significant is brought up as proof. EDP had many chances and opportunities to change. Now his name is ruined. As an old fan of him, he deserves everything he gets. And you are exactly right, sir. He's like an uncle home from prison with all the corny jokes and he doesn't fully understand. Don't sleep on your belly if you don't trust your celly, especially if you got charges like R. Kelly. That's good. Caught on 4K means basically caught red-handed. It came from a skit by YouTubers. Okay. So it came by YouTubers and went viral on Twitter. Okay. I was wondering where that came from, too. I thought it was just something that started on TikTok, but, you know. Nothing starts on TikTok. TikTok, they just steal everything. So. Alright, let's watch something else here.
We had a deal.
Let's see what some other... What is this?
All right, people, welcome back to the channel.
Look at this. Needs to be in prison and then fundraiser. Also, shout out after prison show. That was good and hilarious. Crimtia, we're watching you now. Probably that'd be. Let's read the comments first. It's over this man. No way he can redeem himself now. Yeah, we hope so. That's the thing. We don't really know. That's why we're all kind of just sitting back and like watching and waiting because, like I've said, they launched the investigation on him, but it doesn't really mean anything considering that a bunch of other YouTubers have gotten away with it. YouTubers and other celebrities. Okay, let's watch what I'm talking about.
Welcome back to another video, and honestly, man, where to even begin, am I right?
Let me show you how it's done.
Just read some of these messages if we can. Look at this. Please read this. This is just so disturbing. Throw you in the back of my car, bring you to my dungeon. You have a dungeon? Oh no, I know a dungeon silly. Oh my god.
I just got through watching the live stream of the EDP445 situation, reading all of the chat logs, and I gotta tell you, dude, legit, my hard drive is full of screenshots. It is actually unhealthy. Anyways, if any of you guys have not checked out my 3 previous videos talking about EDP445, essentially what I decided to talk about is how the situation exactly came forward and that how everybody is supposed to know about the situation. And every single time that there's new information that comes out, I go ahead and make a brand new video showing you guys, well, that brand new information. And so since this live stream went ahead and came about, I want to go ahead and talk about it today. Anyway, so since the live stream has been posted, I've literally grabbed a total of 40 screenshots of basically all the worst stuff that, in my opinion, that I have found throughout the entire live stream. I could have easily screenshotted more, but honestly, I was just trying to find the most rock bottom stuff that I could possibly find about EDP. Now, I'm pretty sure that the live stream will soon be archived and stuff like that, so that anybody that's watching that video or the live stream can go ahead and just look at the live stream itself and just watch the entire live stream in its entirety.
Yeah, the live stream chat log is live. Once it's archived, you know, on YouTube and everything else. I'll put some links to all these videos too that show the chat logs and all that stuff, in case y'all want to get into that.
However, for the people that do not want to watch that live stream and stuff like that, maybe you just don't have the time or anything of the sort, I'm just going to go ahead and read you a few of the screenshots that I basically took from the live stream. I'm going to go ahead and show you the worst of the worst. Now, for anybody that is watching the video, if you guys are very sensitive to just very erotic and just like what the hell type of screenshots and very, just nasty types of words being said to underage people and just very messages in general, you might just want to click off the video. But honestly, if you're very dedicated to this video, please go ahead and watch to the very end.
I wonder if you talk about this stuff if your video is still monetized. I'm sure YouTube's not a fan of that.
Because, dude, this is crazy. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and read these chat logs from top to bottom, so make sure you go ahead and grab your popcorn and just go ahead and just really just feast your eyes on what the hell you're about to watch. Wherever you like. Good, because I'm gonna kiss you and lick you from head to toe. What is your best part? You mean my favorite part to kiss and lick? On the foot? I love kiss and lick on the top of the foot.
God,
like
dude.
the toes? Yes, I love the toes, actually. If I'm being completely honest, I can't wait to take your shirt off so I can lick and suck on your blank. Once you're in the moment, everything will take care of itself. Your natural reaction would be to moan because it feels good. Probably not when you first start out because you're a virgin, but once the pain goes away, I'm sure that what I feel and what—
Oh god, now this is actually really bad. I didn't see some of these. Oh god, this is so bad.
I've heard it feels incredible. Wait, so what makes it painful? Well, for a blank, the blank is naturally tight. Basically, when intercourse happens, the blank is stretching open the blank and forcing those muscles to temporarily stretch out from one another. That is where the pain comes from. That does sound painful. That's effing hot, though. That's why when having blank for the first time, it's important to have it with somebody you trust and feel comfy with. It's okay, babe. You can cuss around me. I find it cute, to be honest. You call me babe again. Oh my god, WTF, you're so cute. Well, you better get used to it. You're my baby girl. Nuh-uh, you used to call me your baby girl.
What
oh
the
my god,
hell?
my heart. I sure did. Your body is full of excitement and anticipation. Your body, I'd anticipating the blank. I understand. That's a perfect way to feel. Of course, blank, and I also like blank. But all that—
I don't even I'm just skipping
I can't
this.
wait to show you how it feels. Okay, babe,
I don't
I'm
even
sorry.
like
You're so
reading
cute.
them or
Can't
have them
wait to
read
kiss
to
you
me.
and tell me how you feel. Just let it
So
out and be
disgusting.
honest. Or should I come and kiss you and hold your hand and force it out of you? Just keep kissing you and rubbing on you until you say it. And I know the perfect stop too. I'll nibble on your ear. Trust me, that's most girls' weak spot. Oh my god, babe, it's just a playful spank. When I spank you, it's supposed—
God, this is so disturbing. This is so disturbing. This guy can have a lot of girls his age. I don't care what he looks like. He's got fame. He can have some girls even if it's for the money. And he chooses this. This is what he chose. Well, I hope you like it, EDP. I hope it was worth it.
supposed to be blank, lol. If anything, I just bend you over and kiss your blank. Anyways, anything else right here? He's basically just saying that he's gonna punish her and smack her ass and kiss her and stuff like that. It's just bad. Calling her little princess and talking about how he wants to literally climb through her window to go ahead and kiss her beautiful little blank. And not to mention that he literally wanted to put handcuffs on her and throw her into the back of his car. Shut up, alarm. harm. Now look, man, that is just about like 15 screenshots out of the 40 that I have taken just from this one person alone. EDP has been doing this for such a long time, and I cannot believe that it's been this long until he has actually been caught. But anyways, people, if you guys wanted to go ahead and get a taste of what the live stream was like, that is basically what the live stream was.
Okay, guys, so pretty much I titled this, "Is he going to jail?" What have we learned? We've learned nothing. No, I'm just kidding. We learned that it is very hard to, look at this. Look how I spelled will with 3 L's. I know how to spell, guys. It was a mistake, okay? We pretty much learned that it's very hard to prosecute someone when it's just like a vigilante doing it. EDP445. EDP has now commented on my chat telling me that he's not going to jail. This is the real EDP, obviously. Anyway, we've learned that it is very hard to prosecute someone through the internet or through videos, because also he didn't act upon it, but at the same time he did, and we knew that he wasn't there just for a cupcake. Oh God, what a hilarious thing to say. I don't know, guys. Like, some of these videos have like taught us is that some of these YouTubers do end up in jail with the same evidence as what the CC unit caught, and you know, I think it just all depends, because even the police said on the news earlier in those clips that they don't like it when people do this. They would rather conduct the operation themselves, but the thing is, they're not going to conduct the operation themselves, so you got to have someone else doing for it. And as for the people who are in the video, the predator approachers and all that, say that 500 times and see if you don't get twisted up. Are they good people also? No, I'm not saying they are. I think what they do can be good, obviously, in catching people like this, but they're getting exposed also. So I'm trying to say, the guy with the beard is getting exposed to be a racist. He said really weird things to girls too. So it's not looking good for anybody. So all in all, is EDP going to jail? We still don't know. Give it more time and we're going to find out. We do know that it is under investigation, and hopefully his ass gets locked up for a long time. And I think it will help him, because dude is mentally ill. And that's the nicest way I can put it. The nicest way I can put it. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining me on this fantastic journey. This fantastic journey. No, but for real, thanks for joining the stream. And if you're watching after it's posted, thank you then too. I always appreciate you all. Subscribe, drop a like if you want, do whatever you want. All I know is I hope that you have a great day. And yeah, have a good one. I'll see y'all next time. All right.